Hey everybody, it's your girl Lex's Hair, and I'm here solely because I decided to push through my own anxiety and just stress and frustration with the current events that's going on right now, to continue to post on YouTube for the people who may need, just something to get their mind off of everything that's going on. So first and foremost, let me say that if you're unsure or you don't know, I completely support my fellow brothers and sisters right now that are out protesting, donating, everything like that. I'm doing so myself as well. But I just wanted to say that, number one, I love you guys. Number two, what I ask of you is to educate yourselves if you're not sure of what's going on. If you do know, acknowledge the problems and educate other people. Donate, talk about it, go protest, whatever is in your reach, whatever your way of support may be, do that. Please do. And because I know there's going to be some people who click on this video and they're like, well, all lives matter. You know what? All lives do matter, but let's just put it like this. If you live in a neighborhood and your neighbor on your left hand side, their house catches on fire, everybody's going to run to help the person whose house is on fire. So if your neighbor to the left of you, their house is on fire, and your neighbor on the right of you comes outside and says, well, what about my house? My house matters too. My house matters too. Okay, well, you finna look at them like, but your house is not on fire, so yeah, your house matters, but not right now because you're not the one in harm's way. So for the people who say all lives matter, like I said, yeah, they do, but this isn't about all lives right now. It's about the black people who are minding their business. They're just busy being black. They can't help it. It's their skin color. It's what they were born with. Put in the harm's way. They're harmed. They're killed. They're shot. It's not right. It's not fair. And if you're that person who says all lives matter, you're just simply selfish. And that's all I have to say about it. If you're silent, that means that you don't have a problem with it. It's not bothering you, so oh, it's no big deal. But if you're white, brown, purple, blue, it don't matter what color you are. We're all humans. We all bleed the same blood. So regardless, nobody deserves to die behind the hand of people who, number one, are supposed to protect us, and just from people in general. Like, there's no reason that my skin should threaten you. And that's just period, okay? I'm kind of like getting upset a little bit, so I'm just going to end it here. But I'm going to just say that make sure when you guys do watch my videos that you click the description box and expand it, because I'll have links to donate to different causes. I'll have links just to help educate you guys some more. So make sure that you guys expand the description box and just support black people. We need it right now. But I love you guys, and enjoy this video. What's good, y'all? So I am back today, and this is an old braiding curl on my hair because I know y'all are gonna ask. It looks a hot mess, but hey, somebody might think it's cute. So if you do, head over to my braiding curl tutorial that I uploaded a couple weeks ago. I actually used the same exact method and same exact products to get this style. I just have color now, and it still came out bomb. This is probably about a week and some change old, so like I said, it's looking crusty and dusty. But today I'm doing a somewhat highly requested video. So I asked on Instagram, what styles would you like to see me do first on my freshly colored hair, just to see, because when you get your hair colored, you got to redo everything that you did before. Like, honestly, in my opinion, because like, it's different now. You a new woman. So a rod set was really requested, a Flexirod set in particular. But when I was on Instagram Live asking my followers what should I use, by the way, if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you are, because you're gonna miss out on exclusive opportunities to help me pick and choose what I'm gonna do for my videos. but we were choosing what products I was going to use. So we came up with the Aunt Jackie's Quench Moisture Intensive Leave-In Conditioner, and then the Aunt Jackie's Frizz Patrol Setting Mousse. So I'm using these, but when I pulled out my flexi rods, I realized somebody around here been borrowing my flexi rods because they're not all here. So I'm like, okay, but I have a lot of perm rods. So I looked on YouTube. I didn't see any any tutorials on this other than like the half and half, like the compare. So like this side's flexi rods and this side is perm rods, but I didn't find one where it was like a mixture of both. And I got this idea, well, it came to me because I remember watching a tutorial by, I believe it was Khadijah Nicole. That's like, I've been watching her on YouTube since before I was on YouTube, okay? And she did a video where I think it was a mixture of braids and twists. So it wasn't a voiced out or a twayed out. It was a braid out / twist out. Like it was individual braids and individual twists in between each other. So I thought, why not do a flexi perm rod set? So basically what we're going to do is going to be not just one section flexis, not just one side perm rods. It's going to be perm rods in between the flexi rods, and we're going to see how it comes out. So yeah, I'm going to go wet my hair and we're going to get started and we're going to see how this goes. I'm actually really excited. So yeah. Okay, y'all, so my voiceover sucked. So the two products that I used was the Aunt Jackie's Quench Leave-In Conditioner, and then the Aunt Jackie's, I think it's the Frizz Patrol styling foam. So these are the only two products that I used. I saturated each section with the leave-in first, and then as I got to the sections and doing the separate pieces, I used the Frizz Patrol. Now you guys see that like the back half is done, but basically all I did was saturate with the foam, don't mind trying the back, and then for the most part I tried to do like every other section a flexi rod and then a perm rod to keep it kind of even. Obviously in the end you'll kind of see what happened, but for the perm rod it's pretty self-explanatory. Roll, make sure that the hair is flat, and then I like to twist the root to kind of give it a little stretch. And then for the flexi rod I decided to try a different method just because this whole hairstyle is just something different, because I don't do stuff like this, and I never seen nobody do it. So instead of doing the regular method that I do from the the tip to the root, I did the root down the tip. So I wrapped down from the root and I wrapped my hair flat on the rod, and then when I got to the end I put a little extra foam on there and try to like, you know, swoop the little end around there a little bit. I was kind of scared and I kept like going back and trying to fix it because I thought it was gonna come undone, but for the most part it kind of turned out kind of decent. So did this method all around the whole entire head. And then also disclaimer, when y'all see me use that black rod, it's an old rod that I got from CWK Girls, which is non-existent anymore. But I was running out of flexi rods, which was originally the reason for me doing the flexi rods and the perm rods, because I didn't have enough flexis, didn't have enough perm rods. So I was like, let me make some. Shebang. That's what we did. And then I ran out of those too, so I ended up using a little black rod, which was kind of like a flexi rod. So yeah, I'm chatting, but this was the method for the whole entire head. And yeah. Okay, so this is my head fully dry. So for the whole entire, I did this in the morning, so I sat in the dryer pretty much majority of the day because I was editing videos. And then when nighttime hit, I took out the rods. If you watch my channel, you already know that I don't sleep with rods in my hair, especially not no flexi rods, because I hate the way that they smell. So I took them out. I didn't separate anything. I just took the rods out of every piece except for I think like 2 rods in the back, and then I went to bed, and then you'll see me in a couple clips separating in the morning. Today, but so as you guys saw, I took the rods out last night. It is the next morning, and I'm ready to take them out. So before I got in the shower, I did come back and put a Flexirod back here. I didn't put anything on the hair. I just kind of wrapped it around the rod to just reactivate the curl, because, and I only did that for 2 of them. Cause I was sleeping hard, girl, and them curls, obviously I was sleeping on this side, and those 2 curls were the only ones that kind of like got a little flat, so I just gave them a little life. So yeah, this is how we looking, and I'm kind of nervous, I'm kind of excited, I don't know. But to separate, before I separate, I'm going to take my Mimi's growth serum, and I'm going to put that all in my roots. And this growth serum is my own brand. I'm actually running out. I need to get me another bottle, but if you guys haven't already purchased your Mimi's growth serum from me, make sure you do. And then I'm going to go in with my Mimi's growth cream. And the thing about Mimi's growth cream, it is a cream, but once it touches your skin, it emulsifies. So I'm going to use this to run that over all the hair, and then I'm going to separate. And when I get closer to the front, if I remember, I'll try to show you guys the difference between a separated perm rod curl and a separated flexi rod curl. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all can see the difference between the curls once I separate everything. And I do want to say, if you do decide to use any type of foam to do your perm rod or flexi rod set, or if you try this method, I want to say just try to keep the idea in your head that a little goes a long way. And I want to say that because my hair has like this feel to it. It's kind of like a gritty feel, and that's because I like saturated my hair with the foam. But that's because me, or really any natural girl, we have this thing where, like, if they say dime size, we use a quarter size plus more. And it's because, you know, like, our hair be needing the extra product. But when it comes to the foam, I don't recommend it, because like I said, it has like this gritty feel. But once I go over the curls with my Mimi's serums and creams, it kind of like the little film goes away. But it's like when you first touch on them, I don't know, I just don't like the way, I don't like that little, I guess, feeling. I don't like it the way, the texture. Yeah, there you go. I don't like that texture at all. I don't know if it's just me, but I always have that one front curl that wants to act crazy and not look like the rest of them. And that one is the one. But it's cool. We gonna let her live. But the good part about these sets, whether it be Flexirod or Perm rod, once your hair is set, you can go back and not even put any more product in your hair and just wrap your hair around the rod or whatever you used, and the hair will go back into uniform. So we massage these crazy roots. So you definitely can see in the front where I did the Flexirod, clearly this is a Flexirod curl and clearly this is a Perm rod curl. So it's not bad. And over here you can kind of see, but you can tell I did Perm rods over here because they're more shrunk than down here, versus over here I ended up doing Flexirod on the side. First day hair isn't the cutest, but y'all see what has happened here. I usually, when I do rod sets and stuff like that, I wear my hair like in, not really a ponytail, but like a pineapple at the top of my head, so that the curls all over will just stretch, and then by the time I take it down by the second day, my hair is a little more stretched and more to my liking. But to each his own. Some of you guys might actually like how neat and just just neat how this looks, how neat this looks. This came out way better than what I was expecting. I didn't know how this was going to turn out, but like I said, me personally, I don't wear my flexi rods or my perm rod sets out the first day at all. I usually put them in some type of style with like these little scrunchies here, and that way it kind of stretches more to my liking. But overall, I think this came out pretty cute. I know y'all probably gonna be like, girl, you need to fluff that some more. Honestly, I don't want to mess up the actual curls, and fluffing is cool, but the more you fluff, the more frizzy it'll get, and the frizzier it is, the less days you'll get out of the style. And I like my styles to last pretty long, because sometimes I don't be feeling like doing my hair. So probably the next time you guys will see me in this video is going to be me possibly coming back and show you guys what my hair looks like more stretched as the days go on. But yeah, the next time you guys see me styling my hair, it'll probably be fresh after this style expires, and I'll come back and do something else. So make sure you guys comment below, let me know what you guys want to see me do on my hair next. I was thinking trying a 3-strand twist out. I would really love to see how that will look on my new hair color. But yeah.